Pay to win. Nothing quite shuts down interest in a video game like those three little words, right? It's just, that whole entire phrase just kills me on the inside, just hearing it together. It's like second only to I'm on my period. It's one of those phrases that just shuts down interest. It's an immediate turnoff, and you can't blame you. It's there for a reason. It's a warning, and there's a major issue of caution when you hear that phrase put together, and you need to have your walls up for it. You do. The problem is it's often misdiagnosed. A lot of people say games are pay to win, and they're really not. And in my honest opinion, just a regular old guy, father of three, sitting here in front of the whole world as witness, or like 3,000 of you on YouTube, this game is not pay to win. At least not in the way that people are saying it's pay to win. The whole crate system, not that big a deal. I'll explain why. And with everybody being in such a fuss about that system, they are completely missing the one way this game is legitimately pay to win. And I feel like we should probably bring that out to light, so let's begin. Let's start with crates and why I feel like they're not honestly pay to win. To be fair, they do sell power. There are advantages for you inside of these crates. And optional, if you buy these crates, those can become your advantages. So yes, you can pay money to have an edge up on somebody. The situation here is that it's a very short-term period. This is not a game-crippling experience. You can play Battlefront and generate the crates yourself without investing any money in a very fast pace. I'm talking that within a few hours of popping this game in, or downloading it, who uses discs anymore, of downloading this game, installing this game, and playing this game, just a couple hours in, you're going to have unlocks of your own. You're going to have a couple crates by then. You can do some missions and unlock them faster, generate more in-game currency and experience to unlock more of these crates, and you're going to chain those together. You're going to have, just within a couple hours, a couple new guns, a couple new upgrades, a couple new attachments, and those you're going to be able to use and push further and unlock other good things. So those are really not something I consider pay to win, because within just a couple hours of playing, you have already leveled the field. You have a couple new unlocks yourself, unlocks that they may not have had. You may now be stronger in other areas, not to mention that they have admitted that the progression system in this game is really nice. Most of the weapons in this game are obtainable by just playing the game itself. They're not actually for sale, they're not available in the crates. The more you play and you progress and you level up, the more unlocks and access you have to other weapons in the game. So realistically, the only things in crates are like attachments, upgrades, and power-ups. Nothing too crazy. They are advantages, they're worth looking for, they're worth getting excited for when opening the crates that you generate at a pretty fast pace, but nonetheless, it's not overwhelming. So hell no, in my opinion, I don't consider this crate system pay to win. Not at all. Anyways, enough with that. Time to let out my dark side. So truth is, and this one doesn't sit well with me, okay guys? I'm really upset with this because I don't see this happen in gaming. They keep trying to stretch things in different areas. I'm talking about buttholes here, guys. They're stretching everything. They're just trying to take and milk from the consumers, and this is an obvious attempt at that. And what they're offering here with the additional $20 USD for the Deluxe Edition is power. Raw power. So what they're trying to do is offer you one of two things. A 3-day period where you get to play the game before anyone else, and you're getting a bunch of unlocks. Weapons, upgrades to those weapons, cards. There's a lot of power coming with this extra edition of a game. And I am completely against this. I'm not a big fan of them selling power or unique weapons for pre-orders. Stuff like that should not be included. Cosmetics, stuff like that, I'm okay. I'm cool with those incentives. But when you start selling and giving people advantage in terms of power, that is wrong. I do not approve of this method, and this takes it to another level with Battlefront 2. So not only are they giving access to 4 new weapons, 4 really strong weapons, with upgrades to each of those individual weapons and those characters and troopers, they're also given 3 days extra playtime and an early launch. Now, individually, these aren't terrible, but together they're really bad. So on one hand, they're giving all this extra power at launch, right? In Standard Edition, you guys don't get any. You get the basic stuff, your starter kit. These other guys, they get amped up weapons with a lot of extra fixings. And then they get 3 days early to play. Why is this a problem? Not only do they have 3 days in advance to practice and learn the maps, that's going to be a big advantage, let's be honest. But now they're also going to have 3 days to play and pump in hours, where they can generate additional crates at a fast pace. Remember that, guys? So now they have a whole lot more of these upgrades and weapons unlocked. They progress their characters, and they're now pushing these levels. So they're going to have 10 or 20 guns unlocked with tons of different upgrades available at their disposal with this 3-day advantage and the starter kit given to them with this $20 extra edition. No me gusta. I do not like this, guys. Oh, this kind of practice needs to stop. This just needs to die. Seriously, and never respawn again. Now, is this going to stop me from buying the game? Hell no. I like the game, and I'm actually buying the Deluxe Edition. As an influencer, as a YouTuber, as a streamer, I'm buying this game. I'm playing it 3 days early. So those that are curious about this game, subscribe. Stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to let you guys know. I get 3 days early to let you know whether or not you need to pass on it or not. I'm going to be streaming the campaign. I'm going to be playing a lot of this early because I'm spending that extra $20. So if you want to know more about it, swing by the live stream or my YouTube channel. Either way, that's something I needed to talk about. This is a very sneaky, schemy sort of strategy, and I'm not happy with the way they've done this. It's just a wrong play in my opinion. I don't think it's enough to turn you off of the game entirely. If you enjoyed the beta, pick up the game. I'm still buying the game. I'd recommend people to buy the game. I think it's a fun game. It's a casual game. It's a stress-free game. And though these advantages exist, they're going to be very short-term. They're not going to be extreme. People that buy this game at a future date, beyond the launch date, at Christmas, so on and so forth, it's not going to be that dramatic of a difference. They will adjust, just put a couple hours in, invest a little time yourself, and you're going to level the field. It just sucks that it exists, and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth that they are selling power like this in a deluxe edition to make up for the fact that they're not selling a season pass. So, just my 2 cents. Subscribe, stay tuned. If you like what you hear, I'll catch you with another one soon, guys.